So holiday cooking is upon us. Yes, I'm laying down because I just cooked and cleaned the kitchen and I'm so tired. But I want to show you how I make an easy stovetop candied yams. These are so easy to make, so convenient when you are baking and cooking and using your oven. Your oven is occupied with things like casseroles, hams, and turkeys. Side dishes cooked on the stovetop are very convenient. Let me show you one of mine. So today I'm going to make candied yams on the stovetop. Typically, I know a lot of recipes bake it in the oven, which is very convenient, but I find when I'm cooking holiday meals, my oven is occupied, so I do these on the stovetop. Okay, so here I've peeled and sliced sweet potato. And all I did was just peel them, and I tried to slice them as evenly as possible. I guess a ½ inch thick would be a good, yeah, about a ½ inch thick. Okay, so I'm going to try my best to use one pan here. I think I can do it. So here I'm just going to add all my sweet potatoes to the pan. And I'm probably going to have to move this to another burner because this is a small burner. I need something a little bigger. And you can also do this in a pot, but kind of makes it a lot easier to flip around in a shallower pan here. Here, let's move it over here to this burner. Okay, so now I'm going to add, this is, what do we have here? Not even a cup and a half. I really just want these to kind of soften and cook. You'll want to cook out the water. You don't want to add any of your sugar or anything into this water to give it that nice candied, sticky, glossy look. You know, you want to make sure most of the water is cooked out. And so here I'm going to add 1 cinnamon stick, kind of nestle that in there. I'm going to cover this with a lid. Okay, so these are simmering, boiling away. I'm going to let these go until the water evaporates. That 1 cinnamon stick that I've added into there makes the whole kitchen smell like the holidays. It's so fragrant. So anyways, just let this cook your sweet potatoes and let the water evaporate. While my sweet potatoes are cooking, and that's going to take about 20 minutes or so. So here's what I'm going to add to give it the candied, glossy flavoring and look. So I'll be using some ground cinnamon. I don't have light brown sugar or dark brown sugar, believe it or not. I've used it all. So this is just azúcar morena. This is just natural cane, just sugar, granulated sugar. And I'm going to add a little bit of molasses. Technically, that's what light or dark brown sugar is. It's just regular sugar with some molasses in the mix. I'm also going to add a pinch of salt and a little bit of butter. Also, what you don't see here, let me get it. Where did it go? So I'm going to be adding vanilla extract. And a lot of you ask about this bottle of vanilla. This is, the brand is La Vencedora. And I purchased this at a local farmer's market. I'm sure you can find it online, but vanilla extract, whatever you got on hand works. Okay, so this is done. All the water has evaporated. This took about 20 minutes on high heat. So let's do this. Okay, so my pan is back over here. I don't have the burner on just yet. So I'm going to add, well, you know what, I'll turn it on. But you want to turn it on kind of like low. You don't want it on high. There we go. So my pan's dirty, no biggie. It's all gonna work. Here I'm going in with a tablespoon of butter. Just kind of let it do its thing. Gonna add a pinch of salt, ½ cup of sugar. Gonna go in with my ground cinnamon. Just give it a shake. ¼ teaspoon works. And I'm going to add just a little bit of molasses. Well, that might be a little bit more. A teaspoon works for this. It's really just to give you that light brown, dark brown sugar action. And here, I'm gonna add like 1 or 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So now let's get things going. And this is what's going to give us that shiny candied coating. I'm going to let it simmer in here for a little bit, but I want this to sort of melt down and kind of come together first. Yep, this is what you want. This is going to give it the candied, the gloss candied look. And by the way, don't lick the spoon because hot sugar retains heat for a long time to whatever it sticks to, so don't do that. Okay, back in with my yams, just right in. At this point, I'm gonna kind of lower the heat. I don't want it to burn or anything because this is kind of like, you know, a caramelized sugar. So we're just going to gently coat these. Man, it smells great. So this is done. So here's my easy stovetop yams. Did not take long at all. I think I probably did overcook them, so maybe 1 cup of water and let the water boil out for 15 minutes. That would have probably kept their shape better, but I love a good tender yam. So here are my candied yams, and the best part is pouring over the hot candied syrup. Oh my gosh. These are great to make ahead, by the way. Perfect. And here we have it. Easy stovetop candied yams, ready for whatever dinner or holiday. This is just, oh, so good. So I want to show you, these have been sitting here, and look how beautiful they set up. So these are great as a make-ahead side dish. It just, oh, so good. I gotta try this little morsel here. And I want it all. That's a good yam. So good.
I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching.